So Casey, first of all, I want to call you Kieran Byrne, but where's Casey come from? How does that all work?
Yeah, Emily, that's been a pretty common question of late. As a young kid growing up back at home, my younger sister Emma, she's only 18 years of age now, she couldn't pronounce my name, so she came up with Casey and it's stuck ever since.
And the boys call you that?
Yeah, they do. I have a few nicknames floating around the club now. I have Casey, obviously, and then I have Bunsen as well, because of Bunsen Burner, and that's a pretty common one of late. So, and the obvious ones: Irish, Potatoes, Guinness, yeah, a couple of few.
But there's a few Irish boys now on the side. So, I mean, do you all get potato? How does that work?
Yeah, potatoes, spuds, mashed potato. You kind of change it up, but it's a pretty common gag amongst the Australian boys just to use that Irish joke. But it's not going to change of late. I don't think so.
Is it nice having a few Irishmen on the side?
Yeah, it definitely is. Having Kieran and Zach on board with me has made the transition a lot easier, and just simple things, getting to talk about things at home and having them alongside me has been super. So hopefully we can continue that for the next couple of years.
And having other people that can actually understand what you're saying as well, that might be helpful.
Is that supposed to be funny? No, I get that a lot. Don't worry about it.
Terrible joke.
Oh, good joke.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your hometown, because I was going to pronounce it as Louth or Luth, but how do you actually say it?
Yeah, you've done well. It is Louth. So I'm from a very small village called Louth Village. Probably only a couple of hundred people in it. 5 pubs, a few shops, a church. Not a big population. And my local town is actually of 80,000-90,000 people. So it was pretty daunting coming out to Melbourne, knowing there was going to be a couple of million people floating about. But I've loved the move so far, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of years.
What's it like when you go home? Have you been home in the last couple of years, and how do people react?
Yeah, it's pretty good going home. I probably get home twice a year, which is good. Off season, obviously, and then at Christmas I tend to get home for 2 weeks as well. So it's always good to get home and see the family and friends, and yeah, I miss my mum a bit, so good to get home to a bit of home cooking.
I bet she misses you too.
Yeah, she definitely does. But nowadays we have plenty of social media and FaceTime as well, so it's good to keep in contact with them that way.
And because it is such a small village where you're from, do they know what you're doing, and do people kind of talk to you about, hey, what's it like in Australia, in Melbourne, playing footy? Do you get that?
Yeah, you definitely do. Especially of late, now that I'm starting to play a few more AFL games, people have become a bit more interested. And I also do a bit of a paper article back home, and just to keep people up to date in my local town, they seem to love that. So you've got to keep that going and keep them in the loop.
Okay, so we're talking a little bit about your hometown, but you're also living with one of the boys here. Who are you living with, and tell me what that's like?
Yeah, I'm currently living with Paddy Cripps, and also I'm living with his cousin Jack in Ascot, which has been pretty good to date. And to live with Paddy, being from the countryside back in Northampton, I'm a country boy myself as well. It's from day one we kind of grew up in a tight-knit relationship with each other, and it's been good to date. So we'll stay there for another couple of years and see how we go.
Can you tell me a little bit about what it's like walking into that house? So you've got like 3 blokes in their early 20s, busy with footy. Describe the state of the place.
Well, actually, at the minute we have Paddy Cripps' girlfriend over Mon, so she's been keeping the place pretty clean. But
lucky her.
Yeah, no, it does tend to get a bit messy now and again, but when it does get to that stage, we kind of get a cleaner in to give it a bit of a clean up. But we're usually not too bad. Jack's probably the messiest out of us 3, so his room's a bit of a tip.
And if I was to open the pantry or to open the fridge, what's in there?
All the healthy food like apples, bananas, no chocolate, low-fat milk, just all the healthy stuff. So
body's a temple.
Yeah, body's a temple. We've got to keep fit. So, yep.
What's a Friday night look like with the 3 of you?
We've been pretty chilled of late. We haven't really got up to too much. Probably sitting there and relaxing, watching a movie maybe. Also, we tend to play a bit of UFC on the PlayStation, which we've become addicted to. I'm probably the champion out of the 3 of us so far, which is pretty good. Now we're pretty laid back, 3 blokes, and we take it pretty easy.
Tell me a little bit about the back line and how you guys are all bonding. I mean, you're playing with incredible form.
Yeah, we have a good tight-knit group back there. It's a mixture of young and old, and we really stick together, and hopefully we can continue to improve as the year goes on.
And what about someone like Jacob Weitering? I mean, has that been a boost for you guys? I mean, now he's only a few years younger than you, but his form has been incredible. Yeah,
obviously being a #1 draft pick, he had plenty of expectation of Jacob coming into the year, and he stood by that. He's been super up to date, and that didn't come with lack of effort. He's been outstanding all over pre-season, and bringing it into the, you've seen in the NAB Cup early games, he was outstanding, and he even brought it into the season as well. Unfortunately, he copped that shoulder injury, which was pretty disappointing for him, but he came back and then slotted straight back into the team. So having all them boys along board us has been outstanding.
With Simo and Jamo, you're one of the young blokes. They've been here for a decade or more. What's your relationship like with them?
Yeah, just over the last year, it's been pretty good. It's actually been fantastic, really. Simo has been a role model for me ever since I came to the club, and now the fact that I'm starting to play a few more AFL games alongside him, you gain that a bit more respect, and I really look up to them two blokes, and I got to put my head down and work hard and hopefully follow in their footsteps.
You've come pretty close to kicking your first AFL goal.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I think I was thinking about the celebration before I even kicked it, so it was disappointing not to kick it, but hopefully I get another chance pretty soon.
And what are you going to do when you do kick that goal? What's the celebration going to be?
There has been talk about this Irish jig, but playing down the back line, you're not going to kick too many goals, so
Clearly.
if I get the opportunity to kick one, it'll be pretty amazing, but obviously I got to play my role for the team and defend first.
I'll look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
All right, all the best, Casey. Thank you.
No worries. Thanks, Emily.
Cheers.
Thank you.